Well, we're joined today by Raghu Dixit. If you don't know this man, you should do. Most people do, especially Raghu, from where you come from, which is?
From Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Down south in India.
The IT capital of the world, I understand.
Not of the world, but of India, definitely, yes.
Now tell us about your story. You're a very, very well-known musician now in India and becoming pretty well-known over here as well. You'll be doing all the festivals, haven't you? And what else have you done this summer in England?
This summer was basically, we started off with Glastonbury, which probably couldn't have got a better start. We played 6 gigs in 3 days and even a small showcase on BBC, which got aired live and therefore earned a lot of fans, and we had some really kind reviews of every gig that we played on every stage in Glastonbury. And then we played headlined a festival called The Rhythms of the World, which went down really well in Hitchin. And then we played a festival called Latitude, which again, and it's nice to see that fans who have seen in one gig come and follow us to another gig, and that's increasing day by day, and it's just beautiful that I'm living my dream, which I saw many years back. Yeah.
And am I right in saying, Raghu, that your album has been downloaded more than any other in the world on the iTunes playlist?
I hope it's true. I can't believe it myself. Yeah, it happened since last November because of this wonderful TV show that I got myself an opportunity. My managers convinced me to spend all the money I had saved to come all the way from India to play just one song under 4 minutes on this wonderful TV show called Later with Jules Holland, and I was wondering who the hell is Jules Holland in India.
He was wondering who the hell is Raghu Dixit.
Yeah, exactly. but I'm glad I did that because I got into an episode which was with Robert Plant, Adele, Arcade Fire, and Mavis Staples.
Oh, fantastic.
And I couldn't have got a better platform than that to showcase myself to the rest of the population in the UK and elsewhere in Europe. And that suddenly shot the album up, downloads on the iTunes immediately, and within a week we were #1 on iTunes UK charts, and since then we've gone up 4 times to #1, and we've been in the official UK world music charts for quite some time now, between 3 and 4 and 2 and 1 and 2. We've been dancing in those first few positions. Yeah, so it's incredible to see that happening because I've never ever been on the charts in India. We've never counted ourselves in the charts because we've been a very independent band without a major record label, never played on radio, never played on television. So to see that happening here in a foreign country, absolutely loved to bits by a completely alien audience. I think it's a blessing, really.
Let's just go back a few years. You weren't a musician. You were a pharmaceutical researcher working in Belgium.
Yeah.
How on earth have you gone from that to becoming a man who, I'm told, it's difficult to walk the streets of Bangalore? How's that happened, Raghu?
Music was just a serious hobby for me, which was a newfound serious hobby of a couple of years before I was working in Belgium, and I was singing in my room just for killing time, and my landlord, whose house I was staying at as a paying guest, heard me and he's like, "Which CD is that?" And I was like, it was just me singing live, and he was like, "You sing?" And then he asked me if I have a tape or a CD, and then I handed him a tape on which I had recorded on just a small Walkman of mine and a few of my songs, and he took that tape, and then to my surprise he said, "Next weekend we're going to Brussels and we've got you on a radio show." It was on Radio 21 on RBTF channel, and I was like thrilled to bits. And I was surprised that somebody like me who just knows a few chords and few songs. I had like 5 songs then. That's it. So yeah,
it was just a hobby, Raghu. You had no dreams particularly, no plans.
No.
So you appeared on the radio show.
Yeah. So I played on the radio show. It was just about 10 minutes show, and I've got to play 2 songs and chat a little bit of where I am, what I do. And that's it, and I got so many emails into the radio station the next day requesting the radio to bring me back on another show. And that got me thinking, there must be something really good in what I'm doing. So yeah, I thought I should give it a shot. And if I could turn on an audience which does not understand a word of what I sing, then I could probably do well back home. So that's why I quit my job in 10 days and I was back in India with my guitar and my bags. but it took another 8 years for me to crack the scene. Yeah.
Now, just to explain it, you sing your songs primarily in the local dialect in Bangalore.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could talk about that, and also how keen you are to expand a bit, to make sure that the language isn't, if you like, swamped by Hindi and other languages.
I also sing in Hindi. In fact, my first album has 6 songs in Hindi and 2 songs in Kannada.
And Kannada is
my mother tongue and spoken in Karnataka. But the idea is really, over a period of time, I realized that instead of writing my own songs, I take greater pride in digging into some ancient literature which is lying dormant, which is probably getting ignored by the younger generations. Take those songs and make contemporary music such that a 17-year-old would come and headbang and dance, but at the same time get the bigger messages, especially behind these songs. And these songs are not just love songs or just superficial emotions, they are actually heavily loaded with philosophical messages, but in a very, very simple, organic way, which anybody on the street can understand.
You've been smiling throughout this interview, Raghu, but I'm now going to say 2 words which will stop you smiling.
Yeah.
Indian cricket.
Yeah, I'm still smiling.
What is going on, Raghu?
What is going on is a complete breakdown, a complete burnout. Yeah, we've been playing cricket. We've been made to play cricket like slaves for months and months and months without a single break. And it's really cruel for me or anybody from India to expect these boys to do anything better than what they're doing right now. And frankly, I'm completely okay with them losing the series with 5-0, I'm okay with it. I'll just be happy if they come back without any injuries. And you are already seeing it. Guys like Zahir, Harbhajan, everyone is dropping out because of injuries now, and it's showing, it's telling.
So I think
it's a big whooping on BCCI's ass rather than the players. The players are completely forgiven. I have absolutely no regrets about us losing the series.
I think even one-eyed English cricket fans are desperate to see Sachin Tendulkar get his 100th in this country. He's obviously got the one-day international to come as well, but I think the whole world wants to see Sachin get his 100th 100.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want that guy to perform every time he walks into the field? But at the end of the day, he's just as human as any one of us is, and he's just so talented and committed to his job, and God has really been with him because he has been with the God, and he's God himself for me and for anybody else in India or any cricket-loving fan in the world. But it's just the way he's carried himself, the discipline and the hard work that he's put through. No matter how many milestones he's achieved, he's an inspiration for anybody who wants to achieve his dream. And I'm sure the 100th will come. It doesn't need to be at the Oval, but if it happens, it'll be really, really special.
Well, listen, congratulations on everything you've achieved so far.
Thank you so much.
Don't go outside the top 4 in the world on iTunes playlist, okay? I mean, you can't go outside the top 4, Raghu, okay?
I have no qualms about it. I'm just such a happy man right now. I have nothing to lose, really.
And good for you for having the balls to discover your vocation and to go and to fulfill it.